wake up in the morning, I roll up and count my money. I'm so wavy, I'm so wavy, I'm so wavy, I'm so wavy. All my bitches love me, they gon' answer for a real one. I'm so wavy, I'm so wavy, I'm so wavy, I'm so wavy. I'm so wavy, I'm so wavy. All these bitches wanna have my baby. I'm so handsome, I'm so ballin'. Must be why my ex is calling. I'm so wavy in a turbo Porsche. She's so wavy in a new Mercedes. In the pit.
Hey guys, it's your girl Wavychay, and I'm just out here and just thought about filming a video on how to be a better person, and I have 6 tips that will help you guys for everyday life and just bringing positivity into your atmosphere and just life in general. So stay tuned and let's get started on the first tip. So tip number 1 is starting your day off on the right track, planning your day out starting in the morning. So once you think about what you want to do, whether it's going out, going to the park, hanging out with friends, whatever it is, plan it out. Make sure it's something like positive. Don't speak nothing negative into your day, or waking up, or whether you found out bad news. Don't bring that onto the day, because once you start thinking about something negative, or you think, oh, my day's gonna go out bad, or it's not gonna work out for today, so I'm done for the day. No, start your day out or start your morning with something positive. Read an inspirational quote, or listen to some music that will soothe you, or whatever it is. Just make sure that your morning, make sure that it's positive, because why would you want to go throughout your day feeling miserable and stuff? Tip number 2 is showing love and appreciation to yourself and others. Being nice to yourself and other people is a great thing. You're not showing hatred or anything like that. You're showing love, and also it kind of reflects you in general. If you're being a nice person and you're giving love and receiving it, there's just peace in the world. And not only that, like, being confident in yourself regardless helps a lot, because even with your self-image, because a lot of people deal with low self-esteem and stuff like that, but sometimes they need their self, like motivation or lift up or build up. So I would say, to help with that, try, if you have a mirror or whatever, use sticky notes to help, like, write affirmations down. Write, I am beautiful, I am confident, I am, something that will try to uplift you, and keep looking at that and keep reflecting over that. And as times go by, even try to do something different that changes either your appearance or something that will make you feel brighter about yourself. And and even maybe other people will start giving you compliments or showing you that uplift. And I feel like that will help as well to build your confidence. But it all starts with you and changing your attitude about people, and changing the way you look at others. Tip number 3 is it ties in with the second one, but basically it will be writing down your goals and what you want in life. And I feel like that makes a huge difference, because what you want is basically how the whole thing is. But if you know about law of attraction and stuff like that, basically what you want, you already have. You have to have that thought process, like, okay, I have it, it's right here, and you have to kind of get that feeling like, you have it here, you have it in your hand, whatever it is. And so I feel like writing down, your goals, writing down affirmations and stuff really helps. So, like, for instance, let's say you want to lose weight, and you're trying to get to a certain goal at a certain deadline. Write down your current weight and try to progress on later, like what you want to be at, like what exercises you want to do during the week, what foods you want to eat, reading the right foods at that, like going for a walk, doing something that's gonna keep showing that you're trying to get to that certain goal, especially if you're really determined to get to that certain point that you want to be at. And just keep going, and until you get to that point, and you're there, you will see like, oh, I really did it. I was really determined and really wanting to get there. And sometimes it might take time for people. It might take days, weeks, years, but as long as you keep having that confidence and having that motivation that you're going to get there and having nothing stopping you, then you will get there. Tip number 4 is showing gratitude and appreciation for what you already have. Practicing being grateful every day actually will change your life around and make you, I feel like, even happier at that. Even if you don't have a certain thing right now, just, be thankful for what you already have, like for your house, for your car, for the people that's in your household, friends, whatever it is, be thankful that you have that, because not everyone has that in life, and there's people who living out in the streets and stuff like that, and honestly, no one doesn't want to be in that type of lifestyle. So I feel like being thankful for whatever it is, even if it's not much, you still have it, And for what I could say for a personal life experience is, as I started to, actually first, in a book that I have called The Magic, I read it back, I think starting in 2016, and I was a little bit curious about it, and I started reading it, and I was really getting deep into the book, and they gave out a tip, seemed really helpful, which is saying thank you actually 3 times, and well as saying what you want as if you already have it. So for me, I wanted a MacBook, and I'm very, as you can see probably in my YouTube videos and stuff, I am really into editing, and I'm really into filming and graphics and everything else. So I felt like with the MacBook, that was going to probably help, build up my editing and graphic designing and stuff. And for a while, at first, I guess a little bit I did have a doubt that I wasn't going to get it, but then again, I was like, you know what, nah, I'm going to get it soon, why not? And that's the only computer that I was looking at the time, and I wasn't really looking at nothing like Microsoft or, them other type of computers. I was looking mainly just at the MacBooks. I didn't care what the cost was. I didn't care what size it was. Now I did care about what type, which one I wanted. But the price and stuff, I didn't care. I didn't care how much it was, if it was expensive or not. I was like, you know what, I want that. That's my computer that I'm gonna get. And about 2 weeks before my birthday of 2016, I came home from school one day, and I see in the back of me something in the seat. And as I look in there, it's the MacBook. And I'm like, I was almost about to cry at that time. Like, it was a great feeling, because it's like all my manifestations that I did, all my positive thinking, all of my, thoughts of me saying I'm gonna get that MacBook, and just always thinking about it, always talking about it, but also detaching, which is something else I'll get to in a few. Just knowing that I had it was the main thing, and I had it, and I've been really grateful for it since then. And I feel like I was still grateful at that before the process too, and that's what I think people should really, have, is being grateful before and after the process, whatever it is. And because when you're grateful afterwards, it's not really showing like, because you're only more happy about it when it, afterwards, but you should be thankful for whatever it is before then too, because that's what's going to bring on it quicker. And also, along with my manifestation, I also wanted to go to Cali, and I've been wanting to go to Cali for the longest. And so when I said thank you, I put that I went to Cali and had a great trip there and everything. And I didn't have no doubt that I wasn't gonna go. I just kept having that enthusiasm and positive attitude that I was going. I was like, yeah, I'm going. No one's not gonna stop me. I'm going. And so July of 2016, which was probably around like the first, I eventually went, and that was probably the best trip that I went to, honestly. And I also went to Florida back at that time too. So I feel like, saying thank you, having a positive attitude about whatever it is, and writing your goals down will really change a lot. And especially if, you don't have that feeling like, oh, it's not going to work, or I'm not going to make it in this, or I'm not talented enough, that's going to push you back, and that's going to hold you back from doing what you really want to do or where you want to go to. So I'll say, try that out if you're willing to, or even try reading the book if you want to get more info on just how to manifest and, showing gratitude in general on whatever you want. And, try that every day too. I wouldn't say stop either. I'll say keep going with it until that you're gonna, whatever you want is coming, but still use it for other things as well. So tip number 5. I'll say would be meditating. I usually do this on a regular basis, and it will help to clear out negative thinking that I might have about something, or to help me just kind of relax and just calm down when there's things like being stressful, or just to rewind on just a busy day. And I say meditating will help a lot of ways to help kind of connecting with your inner self. And I think also, if you're into stuff like crystals and incense, I think you should also use those to help with whether if you're trying to do affirmations and stuff like that, and or just trying to clear your aura or whatever it is. And try to meditate for 5 to 10 minutes in a peaceful, quiet environment. And while doing this, think of things that you want, or how you want to see yourself as a better person. And maybe even as you're doing that, try to write things down about where you want to see yourself in a week or a year or whatever, and where you want to go at, and how you want to really change yourself, about who you are. And just make sure, even if this could probably help too with people who are dealing with anxiety and stuff like that, to keep yourself calm, to keep yourself in the present moment, to not really worry about a lot of things, and to really just steady yourself, especially with your breathing too, and then calming yourself, calming your mind when it's rushing through or going, thinking about a lot of things, but also recognize it as well. Don't try to hide it, or still notice what you were thinking about, but also try to put more of positivity though. Tip number 6 is surrounding yourself with people who want to see you do better and be a better person in general, and just succeeding in life. If you have a crowd of friends who are rude, not supporting you, always, trying to down you on what you want to do in life or how you want to change yourself, I would say don't really be around those people. Kind of get rid of them out of your life, because that's only going to make you, they won't support you in what you want to do. And sometimes just having those type of people around don't always even help just in your environment in general, because they're going to try to bring you down. They're going to try to tell you, oh, you're not going to be this, you're not going to. Sometimes they're not even going to tell you. You're just going to probably feel that vibe, yeah, they're not really on the same page as me. And I say get people that really want to build with you, and they have the same interest as you. um, and they want to see you do better. They want to push you and motivate you to do things, the good thing, not having bad influences who wants you to go to something that's not even what you want to do. So I say be around good people, people that really want to look out for you and not put you in the wrong direction and lead you to something that you're going to regret in the long run. And just having negative energies and forces around you in general is just not good in life. And having people who really don't like being nice to people, who always have hatred in their hearts and just judges people in general, it's not worth it. And I've had people I had to cut off and everything, but I feel like in the long run it really did help me to move forward and to still do what I do, because I feel like in life I really have succeeded and I have changed myself for the better, and I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for the toxic people out of my life and bringing in more people that really was and like trying to be positive with me and have a good journey in life in general. Well, that's all the tips I have for today, guys, and I hope these tips were helpful for you and efficient, and hopefully you use one of these in your everyday life and try to see how well they are for you and how you change yourself. And if you have any tips that you do on a daily basis that you want to share with me or anyone else, comment down below. I'll love to hear them. I'll love to, see what y'all do as well that maybe I could even try myself that I haven't done. If you like more of these videos, just topics that are like giving advice and tips, please also let me know in the comments section too as well. And I hope you guys have a beautiful day. And stay happy, stay positive, just stay lit in general, okay? All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.